Oh, hi.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Now,
that sure is a way to feeling
that's a way to
high.
get people's attention.
I hope you all are awake now, guys.
Hello, everyone. I see there was a lot of chit chat already going on. A lot about Scrivener. I've just started using Scrivener. I have no idea how I feel yet.
Okay, well, so it's right before Halloween, so we were like, let's dress up, kinda, I guess. Um, so for me, I also have the panda hat, and I don't know if y'all can see, but this is a Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier sweater. So I have the mechanical arm too, and I put on a hat because you know how they like always like put on a hat to like disguise themselves. So I'm like, yeah, I'm Bucky in disguise in Texas, I guess.
My favorite part being Bucky's disguised as a panda bear. I
Bucky
just
Bear.
have one on. I
Okay.
used to teach small children, and so they loved the unicorn horn because I told them I was giving them magic every time they tapped the horn. It made their days, and so I have a whole bunch of these.
Okay, well, that was great, but we should introduce ourselves. So, hi guys, welcome to our third write-in, I believe. Okay,
Third, yeah.
and y'all already talking in the chat, but remember to say hi in the chat and say hi, tell us where y'all are from. Um, and okay, oh yeah, me. See, I'm like used to y'all. I forget sometimes I have to introduce myself. But I'm Josie. I'm the editorial and programs intern for this year. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm from Texas. So yeah. And here's Lena. Say hi, Lena.
Hi, my name's Lena Rodriguez. I use she, they pronouns. I am the marketing and fundraising intern here at NaNoWriMo. I swear I know my job title. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I think that's my introduction.
So if you're new here at Virtual Write-In, it's just an hour where we all get together and we share some cool writing prompts and we get to participate in writing sprints and we just get to chat a little bit. So remember to subscribe to our channel so you'll see upcoming virtual write-ins and other cool videos, especially when we get our YouTube guides videos up. Spoiler alert, I've been working on that. And yeah, here's some other news. I know this is all you.
Yeah, we have okay, so we have NaNoWriMo starting on Tuesday, which is insane. Monday, some people I think. No, it's just Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Uh, uh, we have NaNoWriMo starting on Tuesday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is double up donation weekend. If you haven't been a part of that before, it is an event where we have raffle prizes, word games, and a whole bunch of community events where you can help support NaNoWriMo as a nonprofit with a whole bunch of annual programming that happens all the time and not just in November. And in the meantime, like we get to come together as a community and we'll have a bunch of fun. We have a whole bunch of events and some fun things that we'll start announcing. We've started talking about it a little bit, but we'll start announcing stuff tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. I've been working hard on it. And yeah, we have a whole bunch happening and hopefully you'll join us. We are aiming for 175K K raised, that dollars raised. There we go. And we're hoping for 135 million words written from Friday through Sunday, which is a lot of words. So write with us, please. If you haven't announced your novel yet, go announce it right now. We're writing anyways.
And another thing, so 30 covers 30 days signups have begun. If you don't know what it is, basically, there are 30 designers and they design a book cover, which is y'all's book cover, like books for Nano. And we post one each day on our social media pages. So we'll post a link with more info on that. And signups end November 15th. So like, don't worry if you have like don't have a summary yet. You have time to still submit something. And I highly recommend submitting them because I think it's fun just reading them. So if you just honestly just want someone to read your stories, then I'm reading them. And I think it's pretty great. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's the links. And we might as well get started with our sprints for today. As we said, it's a little Halloween theme, so we'll have some Halloweenish prompts, more or less. Okay, Brenda, take it away.
I felt very clever with the name of this virtual write-in, and it's spooky, scary word counts instead of spooky, scary skeletons. Because we're so close to NaNoWriMo. And our first prompt of the day is, what are your main character's fears? Because hopefully you should have some sort of character right now. If not, make up a character, use somebody else's character. It's a fun writing prompt. What are your character's fears? That can range from public speaking to spiders to abandonment issues. That feels very weird to have written out in that order. List out all of your character's fears, and if you finish one list, move on to another character. And yeah, have fun with it. Be a little spooky, a little creepy. And have fun. This will last for 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll get the timer started, and we'll copy and paste the prompt for y'all. So let's do that real fast. Yeah, okay. So 5 minutes, and we'll stop at about 42.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we have like a few seconds left, more or less, to start wrapping up. I know some of y'all didn't do the prompt, which is totally fine. Y'all just work on whatever during this time.
With this particular prompt, all I could think of was in Beetlejuice the musical. He asked, "What are your biggest fears? Say them quickly." And one person says the state of Ohio, and at the same time, the other person says the Electoral College, and they're like, "Oh darn! I wish I chose that answer." And that's all I could think of for the entire time is that scene from Beetlejuice the musical. I haven't seen the entire musical.
Okay. Yeah, my alarm's about to go off, so let's stop it before it gets off. So y'all can put down what y'all were working on in the chat, or what y'all listed out for fears for your characters. We'll read some of them out. One already shared.
I'm stuck with Beetlejuice the musical.
For me, I think I was just putting like random fears. So like the usual, like scared of heights or like ghosts or like dogs or whatever. But I did find like, because I started like going to other characters, and I think one of them wasn't as developed, but he's like a light magic user. So I was like, oh, doesn't it make sense for him to like be scared of the dark? Because and then like maybe one of his motivations for learning light magic was to like ward off that fear. So I felt like I got some kind of breakthrough.
Candace, the fear is squirrels. KM Kastner, I realized the main couple in my novel have opposing fears. He has abandonment issues while she has fears of commitment. Ooh, that's
dramatic. That's good.
Fears of abandonment, being alone. Clowns.
Clowns, good one.
Somebody created new index cards for more scenes.
Smart. I need to do that. Also, I will say for squirrels in college, I did make a horror film about squirrels like taking over the world. So I'm not scared of squirrels, but they can be scary.
Especially when they take over the world. Oh, in my list, I put frogs.
Frogs. Okay.
Spiders.
Y'all can keep writing this. Oh, first off, fear of group projects. Yeah. College squirrels are evil. Yeah, so they are. Okay, they're either like evil or they like have no fear and they'll just like walk up to you and like start begging for like your fries or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, college squirrels or something else.
Do you want to transition into our next discussion topic?
Yeah. Okay. So I have a little prompt for y'all that you can answer. You can keep talking about your fears. But here's a little question for y'all. So again, we're Halloween themed. I wanted to ask y'all, what will your characters wear for a Halloween costume? I actually have to think about that.
I do too.
Wow.
There's a lot of conversation in the chat about don't feed the squirrels.
Watch out for the squirrels, guys. Oh, I thought I had a squirrel plush. I don't know where you went. Oh, okay, that's kind of worrisome actually. I hope you didn't turn evil.
Sandy from Greece. Ooh, that I think there are a lot of layers to that. This main character is terrified of driving. This person dresses up as herself, takes herself way too seriously partaking in Halloween.
Ooh, I see some fun stuff. I see Mel said they drew their webkit characters dressed as Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. I always love like couple costumes or like costumes that go together. See Brandy with Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. That's fun. Not a squirrel. Candace.
We're gonna be stuck talking about squirrels all day. I'm gonna be stuck in my head. Honestly, I think my main character might dress up as a unicorn, which feels ununique because I'm wearing a unicorn horn right now. But I think that's what she would dress up as. She's just that kind of personality.
I love the concept of Tony Stark just dressing up as Iron Man.
The Marvel heroine, Squirrel Girl. I forgot
I
about
love Squirrel Girl. That's great.
Dorothy from Golden Girls.
Oh, I see.
I love Golden Girls.
That's cute. I see Jonah says Sailor Moon. Yeah, Sailor Moon or like any magical girl's always great. Cowboy. Oh, Taylor says the Jet Puff monster from Ghostbusters. I love
it. Well, in front of my house for Halloween, we have this little Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, like inflated up in front of the house, and all the slime guys, like lining around him. It's amazing, and we definitely have the Ghostbusters thing going. Pepper Potts would be an Irish dancer.
I want to know how a mirror costume works. Like, do you just cover yourself in foil and say you're a mirror? Do you like get a mirror and you just hold it around?
I saw somebody dress up as a disco ball, but they didn't like make a ball, even though they Googled the disco ball costumes and they were all like becoming a ball. So they just like took apart a disco ball costume and made it into a dress.
That's cute, actually.
She'd dress up as a ninja to hide in the darkness. Ooh, that's dramatic.
Fred Dog says my character would make his two friends dress up as the Powerpuff Girls with him. I actually do have a Powerpuff Girls costume, but I did not feel like wearing it because I have Blossom, but her bow is like huge and it's like bigger than my head, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wear that today.
I have a Femme Jack Skellington, but like you wouldn't really be able to see it or appreciate it while I'm sitting here, and so I didn't put it
on. Ooh, Dinah says wordplay nonsense, like a cheese wizard, Frankenstein's monster truck, Glenda the good sandwich.
Abby would be a queen only because her 5-year-old daughter Rachel would demand it, since she would dress up as a princess. That is adorable.
I'm still trying to think of mine. Like, I think I really got nothing. Actually thinking about it for my characters, because like I'm writing about like a group of friends, so I feel like they have to do a group costume. And the first thing that came in my head is like minion costumes. And like someone forced everyone else to dress up as a minion and they're all just mad about it.
My main character would force everybody else to dress up, and it would probably be like Scooby-Doo themed or something.
Oh, Scooby-Doo, that's cute.
Okay, now we can move on because I think I timed this discussion a little too long, but it was fun, so I was okay. Okay, so now if you wrote a scene about character, or if you wrote your character's fears, now write a scene of your character confronting one of their fears. If you don't want to do that, feel free to continue doing whatever else you were doing. But that we're going to take about 10 minutes to talk to write out whatever. We have it noted here that when we were coming up with these prompts, I thought that you can take more from your character when you're talking about psychological issues like abandonment issues. Josie argues that you can also take just as much from your character when it's about spiders. And I thought that was fun, so I decided to mention it. And so either we're gonna talk about have our characters confront their fears, or do whatever else you want for the next 10 minutes. Either way, let's get writing.
Yeah, okay, let's go. It should start. Okay, stop about 2:01. So at 01. Okay. There's about a minute left, so y'all wrap up what y'all are doing. Well, not a minute, it's more like a few seconds.
I'm going to just start reading the chat out loud. I'm wearing different costumes every day. Today I'm a witch, a bad witch, and Dolores Umbridge. Excuse me, nobody else aside from me can appreciate how wonderful my unicorn horn is, and that is not going to stop me from appreciating my unicorn horn. You can dress up even if you live alone. Wow, these are deep fears.
Okay, y'all can start writing about how y'all are how y'all characters confronted their fears. You can leave your get a snippet of what y'all wrote. There is unfortunately like a character count, but
so tiny snippet.
Yeah, I mean you can try and make it long, but someone might like break into the middle of that.
I just spent the time partially developing another character. In this sprint, I ate chicken pot pie midway index cards and can start filling them out soon.
I want chicken pot pie. That sounds great.
I want a dragon onesie too. There's so much talk about dragon onesies. I'm happy planning to buy one.
Yeah. I have a penguin onesie personally, but I never wear it because it's hot air. So
what I did is I kind of wrote like an alternate like storyline or like plot point that would completely change the direction of my story. But like if I had inserted this part instead of a different part, and so that she can confront her fear, and then everything just kind of goes wrong because it's brain and magic. And so I was very excited about that. However, it can never go into my story, but at least it was fun to analyze.
Yeah. For my last thing, I learned from like I talk about how like one of my characters like has a fear of the dark, and that's probably why he learned magic. So I wrote about that, and I think I got like some backstory going in because it also ties in with like how he doesn't want to like disappoint his parents. So I'm like, oh, he also learned magic to like try to like make himself cooler or what and whatnot. And I'm like, I think I got something. Anyway, a lot of y'all are showing word counts, which is great. Y'all wrote a lot. Like I see like 300. Dinah has 388. Jonah got 425. Y'all can write a lot in 10 minutes. I don't know how much I wrote because I write on paper first, so.
I apparently wrote 220 words.
Oh, nice. Okay. Taylor wrote, they used their fears to get a cute hand-holding scene between the two love interests and got 347 words. That's cute. Yeah, I think like confronting fears is like great for character development. You can move so much. Okay, 240, 306. So true. Yeah, dialogue always does boost the word count. And personally, I love writing dialogue. I think it's my favorite thing to write. Okay. So y'all can keep putting your word counts down, but I have another discussion topic for y'all. As we said, November is next week, and I wrote exactly, you're about to go on a scary mission. It's to write 50,000 words in 30 days. Wow, who would do something like that? So, what preparations have you made to embark on this epic journey? In other words, what have y'all done to prepare for Nano next week? It could be nothing. It could be outlining. It could be like hoarding supplies. I don't know. I want to know.
Goodness, NaNoWriMo so soon.
Is there a phobia relating to finishing a novel? Probably, but I wouldn't know what it's called. Okay, I'm trying to think what I've come up with. I don't know if y'all use Notion, but I use Notion, and I did a lot of outlining on there, and a lot of world building. I usually slack off on world building, but I actually tried this time.
We're gonna have to knock some people out of chat, by the way. While
okay.
we're in here, but there's a lot of journaling about characters, and I've barely done anything. It's my favorite one to see immediately after that.
Mermaidian says they made character profiles to a short outline. I love character profiles. I'm also like, I love writing those. I think those are my favorite thing to plan, actually. Jonah says, stop holding on food I can throw in my air fryer. Arranging my writing space just so. We love air fryers. Brandy wrote 27,000. Wait, okay, 27,000 outline in preparation. I've never considered myself an outliner. I think you consider your outliner now. That's a lot. Oh, there's so many. Okay.
Honestly, I couldn't. I tried participating last year, and then I had like an emergency come up in the first couple of days. That led to me not being able to do this. So my current NaNoWriMo project has been years in the making at this point.
Oh, same actually. Like, I wanted to do like, I thought about doing another one, but I was like, I have this one project that I just never finished. So I'm like, okay, clean start. We're gonna try and actually finish it.
Yeah, I feel that. I said years in the making, and it is a couple of years, like 3 or 4 years at this point. But somebody else has 17 years in counting.
Oh
my
God.
goodness, that's most of my life.
Yeah, mine was like an old middle school idea. So God, that would be like 10 years now. Oh man, that's weird. Okay, I still want to read these.
Oh, a tip for character creation, look up Hero Forge. It's for designing custom-made miniatures, but they've used it to decide how their main character looks. I've done that too. I love it.
Yeah, I usually draw my characters, but I love stuff like that. Or even like dress up games. I think that's like a little
I can't draw for the life of me.
If y'all want to use okay. Oh wait. Saya says they stockpiled on coffee supplies, including a new coffee machine. Congrats. And this week I'm going to try and knock out a bunch of chores. Yeah, actually, that's also my plan. I need to like clean my room.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get distracted if I don't do that. And be like, I need to start cleaning, and then suddenly there's no word count.
I wish my characters would like clean my room for me while I write their adventures. I think that's an even trade-off.
But then if you're the person who likes to torture your characters in the story, then they're gonna like place like booby traps all over the place.
Hey, it'll keep me awake.
True. Getting up at 4 a.m. to get adjusted to writing early. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Okay, writing breaks are going to trips to Walmart. Yeah. Make sure y'all go outside every once in a while, guys. All this
I love this conversation so much. I hate to leave it, but I do have to transition. We have one last prompt going. What classic horror or Halloween story or movie would you throw your characters in? Like just for fun, they'll be fine, probably. Some examples would include Frankenstein, Dracula, or something more wacky like Scooby-Doo or the Addams Family. Also, films like Halloween and Scream. Apparently, we had a lot of fun writing these examples. I don't remember this.
So yeah, it could be anything horror story related. There's a lot out there. Y'all have
Or
fun.
Halloween.
So we'll give y'all about 10 minutes. So first
Yeah.
we'll get that prompt in the
You
chat.
can lean up to 10-15.
Yeah, 10. Okay. I'll give y'all like 12 minutes then. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 minutes sounds good. So at 23, we should be done. Okay. Okay, you'll have a minute left, so start wrapping up and maybe sharing what you wrote in the chat. Again, I always say a minute. It's really not a minute. It's a couple seconds. Okay. So while y'all do that, Lena, what did you write?
So I started, I did a brief starting of writing like a Halloween town with my characters. And
Oh,
then I got distracted. I wanted to know where my characters would be as other characters. And so now I have like Scooby-Doo and Adam's Family and a whole bunch of others. And I just have like this character would be this. And it unfortunately told me a lot about how much more I need to know my characters before I start writing. And so it was semi-helpful. It just in the wrong way. It means I don't know what I'm doing.
hey, it's so fun. I wrote it like I use Scooby-Doo because I love Scooby-Doo, but I wrote it like they're aware they're like trapped in a Scooby-Doo episode. And the Scooby in this scenario is like, so my characters have like this robotic bunny pet, and she's like, she can talk and stuff. She's completely sentient, and she's like really mad that she has to be the dog. But the main character, who she's Fred, she's like, it'll be okay. You can eat all the Twinkies you want. Isn't that what you want to do? And she's like, wait, can you even drive? And then everyone's freaking out because she can't drive.
Just so much chaos when they're aware of it. I like this person who says, I wrote nothing. I had to go, and my ass packed for my time curfew here just to prepare for NaNoWriMo. And honestly, that works. That works. Making sure you're taken care of for NaNoWriMo is kind of our job here, even if it's not in the traditional way of following the prompt.
I like how Nikki said they just started their very first fanfic with this poem.
Wait, okay, I don't see anything else from Nikki. What's the fanfic for?
Always a fanfic supporter here.
We love fan fictions here.
Oh, this is cute. Jesse said they placed Abby as a guest star in one of Supernatural's episodes. That could go a lot of ways.
Does Abby survive?
Ooh, Tina, I believe, did a little research on the meaning of Halloween for witches.
It's a practical magic fan fiction.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that's fun.
And there's a Marvel fan fiction thrown in here too.
Yeah, I see. Also, Lewis says their character fights with demons and levitates, so he might get along with Doctor Strange. Let's see.
Ellen, I am also writing about my family who is indigenous Native American, North American. We're indigenous to Mexico. But I'm also writing about that. It made me very happy to see somebody else writing in that area. Original main character has decided he's going to organize a campfire at the local haunted house on the day of the Halloween party and will tell everyone who shows up the scariest story he knows. Ooh, somebody's writing a Pathfinder fanfic for Nano.
Ooh, fun.
Samhain. There's a lot. There's a few mentions of just like upcoming Halloween things. It's fun.
Oh, I was going like to older ones. Dinah did American Werewolf in London, which is fun. That's great. These books said transformations, monsters within, humor, danger, good stuff. Yeah, that's all you need. Oh, you're getting multiple indigenous MCs in here.
Oh, my
your impact,
so and in that in person Lois, it has a character who can fight demons and levitate, and so we might get along with Doctor Strange, and is also Colombian and indigenous. So I'm all excited. I want to read all of these. I want all of you to be my buddies. Writing a zombie story where zombies are running by returning of the living dead rules, which means headshots don't kill them. Slightly unrelated, a transcriber is the funniest username I've ever seen, and I did send a screenshot of that username to my best friend.
It's very clever.
I love that name so much.
Momo's Life is writing a nonfiction book about the future of education. Honestly, yeah, that's important. Education is one of those things I'm passionate about. So, yay! Honestly, y'all can start like putting like your nano projects if you're comfortable with that. I think it's going to that direction, and we're about to wrap up. So
and so also like if you want to interact with each other, I will be wrapping up right now. If you want to interact with each other some more, talk about your stories. I want to read all of them. I put your nano buddy names in the chat, and you can exchange stuff and continue talking even when we go offline. NaNoWriMo starts on Tuesday, and that will change depending or change when we start announcing stuff depending on your time zone. But either way, good luck, Rymos. Reminder: 30 covers 30 days. When is that deadline?
November 15th, so the middle of the month.
I was close. I was like 13, 14. Donation weekend is from Friday, November 4th to Sunday, November 6th. If you like Josie and I, not only are we hosting next week's virtual write-in at this exact same time and place here on YouTube, but we are also hosting a couple of the fun Instagram Live word games going on during that weekend. I am hosting the majority of them and will be at every single one of them because that's my project. And so feel free to interact with us if you like us. If you don't, that's fine. I think that's all.
I hope
it covers 30 days. NaNoWriMo started.
yeah, y'all. Good luck. Also, keep an eye on our YouTube page and the NaNoWriMo event page because we have a lot of fun stuff for y'all to keep getting together with us. I do believe there's a community write-in or Zoom meetup later this day. Yes. So yeah, come on, guys. There's a lot. There's a lot for y'all to do with us, and we love seeing y'all. And we're so excited to see everyone's stories next month. We're getting ready, guys. I believe in you.
May I remind, just because I've seen a couple of things. Not only do we have a whole bunch of write-ins and write-ups, including the ones Josie and I host every Thursday, and then there's a community virtual meetup at 1 o'clock Pacific. I had to double check that real quick. But we also have writer of color write-ins. We have LGBT write-ins. And if none of those times work for you, check out your region because they are also hosting write-ins. And most importantly, they're being hosted for free with NaNoWriMo and with our MLs. They are all doing some amazing work and you don't have to pay them. Please don't pay people for this. You can find free friends.
Yeah, and the MLs are usually really active and it's great to connect with people in the region. I'm personally in the Dallas region Discord. So yeah, I recommend hanging out with people around your community because it's great just to write with other people.
I'm personally in the Vegas one. If any of you are also here, feel free to join that. I'd love to interact with you some more.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it. So good luck, guys.